Hey guys, what's up? Max Armstrong here, and welcome to another DSSP 5+3 Lichess Blitz Arena. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on the opening. Right now, we're just 1.5 minutes before the game starts, and it looks like we have some new players. You very good player. We have never played before. They have high ratings, especially on classical. 2231 non-provisional, meaning that they are good at the game. MMM 3000, we've played against them. They're very good as well. Right now, we're in 7th place based on score. Yeah. If you look at the chat here, this is the new player. Okay. They are they are a trainer. Adrian Lips. They are one of the online trainers for the DSSP chess club. You can see here, he leads the online trainings from 4:30 to 5:25. All right. We're aiming for top 5 today. Top 5, I'll be very happy with. In 5+3 Blitz, I feel the most important thing is to get a solid position out of the opening, and then just push your advantages. Look at the imbalances. A quick check of the imbalances after the opening should be enough, and after every critical exchange of pieces. All right, and we begin. Hallex. We haven't played against them before. They've played 0 games ever, so we have no idea how good they are. E4, we're going to respond with C5, the Sicilian defense. All right, and F3, D6 is how I usually respond here. And they're trying to play the open Sicilian. Here's where my theoretical knowledge runs out. I can push here, or I mean, sorry, I can go there and they can't push here, so that's good. This doesn't seem too great because it gives me a weak pawn here. Okay, so they're attacking my knight twice, threatening to win a pawn after the exchange, and then my rook as well. I think this is the best way to defend. I could try this, but then my queen's liable to be attacked. Yeah, that doesn't look so good, so this is much better. I'll pre-move the recapture. Actually, it depends. I might want to capture like so that I can get some control over these dark squares and then fianchetto my bishop and have an absolutely powerful center in these dark squares. That might be my strategy. Okay. Let's just play this, driving the bishop away. Or prompting the take, because I don't mind the take here. I think I definitely would take back with my pawn in this position. Yeah. Okay, this is good. I actually... Okay. Don't listen to me. This is not good, per se. This follows my plan that I thought up on the spot. I have no idea if this is, like, theoretically good. Alright, they're probably looking to do something like that. Yeah, okay. Do I take? Give myself weaknesses? They'll win something back for sure. I don't think I want to take here. I think this... because then they can take here, and then I take... and then they can bring their rook over. I think maybe I have to take. They can't block this pawn though, so my bishop won't be stuck behind it. I can always push it forwards. Thinking of castling, if they try and attack my pawn, I'll play this, freeing up my bishop. Also, if they want to trade, I'm fine with that. I get this more solid center. Okay, they're going on the attack, yeah. Castling here looks good. Yeah, castling looks solid. If they go over here, I'm thinking knight to h5, perhaps. And then I can always push f6 to get that pesky pawn out of the way. So we have to move our queen, otherwise this pawn is hanging. I'm thinking just here looks good. Maybe here to create another attack. No, because then of course it doesn't defend the bishop. Yeah, here's looking good. Also keeps an eye on this pawn, keeps an eye on this. Connects my rooks. I'm looking to play rook a to b8 sometime in the future. But yeah, these rooks being connected is a very good thing. Okay, they trade. I'll take with the bishop just to hit the queen and also get it out of that awkward square. Yeah, now I'm looking to play something along the lines of this. I feel like they have a very favorable game here. Okay, seems like they're preparing this move. Okay, I'm looking at tactics. Like, what if I push here, and then if they take, I can go here, threatening the pawn and the queen, and if they try and move the queen to defend, their knight is hanging. Oh, but then so would my knight would also be hanging. So then I could take their, they take, I take the knight, and material is equal, but they have this weakness. Oh no, because I'm protecting this square. Of course. I like the looks of this. Try and catch them off guard. Of course, if they just take my knight, that doesn't do much. Yeah. So, of course I'm attacking this square, so yeah. If they take, I take, they take, I take, they have more weaknesses than I do. I'm up a piece. What? Why am I up a piece? My word, when did I... Ah... Wow, I never knew I was up an entire piece. I can honestly not remember when I became, up a piece. My word, when was that? Oh, they took the pawn. Of course. Alright, yeah, that was a blunder from them. Yeah, okay, they must have not seen that I could move my bishop then. That was, quite... So, yeah, now taking the knight's probably fine. But I like the flexibility the dark square bishops give... The dark square bishop and the light square bishop give me. Okay, knight here. Ducking out of the way of the trade, but now I'm liking this move. Of course, it attacks this square. Maybe I just need to play something like this. But then my king side's weaker. Maybe something like this. Okay, let's think about this. I could go here. But then we have the problem that they can go here. And then I'd have to play this. Oh no, I could just take the knight. Okay. This looks good. This kind of forces the queen trade, and then I'm in a winning endgame. Because if the queen, I mean, yeah, there's nowhere the queen can go and still defend the knight at the same time as far as I can see. There's no counterattack against this bishop, because any square it goes to, I can trade queens. Oh, it could go there. Yeah, okay, okay. Then I can go here. Then I think the queen is trapped and has to accept the trade, unless it wants to go here. Here, let's... I'm thinking of this, then this. Then if they don't want to trade, they'd have to go here. Because that's their only safe square. But then I could go over here, and they could go up here, defending the knight now that my queen is attacking over here, and being out of danger. But then I could go back here, and now with them to move, they could go there. Okay, no, they just do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just win the knight here. Or this. This first. Then they have to move the queen. Up the exchange or up the piece? I prefer being up the piece. I mean, that's objectively better, isn't it? Yeah, they resigned. Okay. All right, that's a good first game. A bit of a mind scramble there. I forgot when I won a piece earlier in the game. That's yeah, that was really confusing for me at the time. I was all of a sudden I was so it came about. I was looking at the material and I was noticing, oh, I have the two bishops and they have a knight, so it's two bishops versus a knight and a bishop, and I just then all of a sudden noticed they didn't have another bishop, which yeah. All right, so right now Melania K is in first. Melania K plays their games extraordinarily quickly. Okay, yeah, that's not a good move. They how on earth do they manage to play their games that quick? Oh, orange champion. Orange champion. Okay. I feel like I need to study this opening because I don't even know how it works. Like, is that good for me? Is that bad for me? Ooh, this is the same idea. Okay, yeah, no. We have kind of analyzed this last game where I sort of guessed that it was good for me. Okay, they're starting to take the knight. I take back like this. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. I mean, also, if they take and I take... Okay, so now I'm just thinking, is this a good move? Because then if they take and I take, in the future I'm going to be doing this, and then I'd have to push this pawn, but that's fine. Pushing that pawn is fine, because they can't push e5, because my bishop and this pawn would be eyeing that square, like so. So that seems fine. G6 seems fine. And then it continues my plan of the dark squares in the center. Now I'd be able to take back with my bishop. They're going to castle kingside, it looks like. Oh, okay. Bringing the bishop here. Trying to get some kind of discovery on this pawn, maybe. Like so. So I'm thinking just push the pawn. Then they have a discovery on the rook, of course, so that's not good. How about queen here? It prepares bishop here, where the bishop is defended, and then this move looks good. Or I could play bishop up to here. That's typical. But I sort of want to eye this pawn a bit, because all my pieces are eyeing. I think I'm going to maybe just play bishop here. Then after this, I take, they take, I take back, and then, I mean, my pawn structure is iffy. I'm up a pawn for the moment. My bishop's undefended, but they don't really have a great way to attack it, so that looks fine. Of course, I only analyzed one line there, so maybe they have better moves, but yeah. Okay. Okay, they are going to castle queenside, it looks like. I have this fiend shadowed bishop. I don't know if castling queenside is really great for them. All their pieces are my kingside though, so they do not want to trade of dark squared bishops. That's for sure. Do this. Now any push of the pawn I can simply take, yeah, which threatens the... Oh, so this pawn is pinned, okay. Oh my, that's smart. I have to go here. I have to go here to defend this pawn because this pawn is pinned to the queen. Yeah, now they can win this one. Oh, they missed it. They can still win the pawn, but they don't get the fork. Oh no, they missed it. They had a nasty fork here on the queen and the rook. Thank goodness they missed that. Okay, now I'm thinking of this. Put some pressure on this b2 square. Their any hopes of their kingside advance are kind of gone. Okay, they're attacking this pawn. I think I'll go here, just threatening that, yeah. If they take, I mean, I don't want them to take at the same time, so maybe I should go here. Then they take, I take, they take, but I have such a big attack, I can start eating up these pawns. I think I'll go here. Then where will the queen run to? I mean, here or here, but most probably somewhere down this diagonal, like there. That looks like good space. Then I can defend like this, which seems more active. Prepares potentially doubling on the e file. Let's say after a move like this. Prepares doubling on the e file. Or I could play this. Because I'm a-okay with trading down into an endgame here with their pawn weaknesses. So I don't really, even though this probably isn't good, this attacking bishop was quite powerful on this diagonal, especially with threats of on this open file as well combined. Oh, did they just blunder? No, their queen can take. And now they're in a losing endgame, aren't they? Can't do that, of course. Okay, so they have the file. I can make this a protected pass pawn though. What are their threats? Let's look at their threats. Okay. Queen there trying to double? That doesn't work. I simply go here, we trade everything down, and I should win this endgame. So that doesn't work. I mean, yeah, I think I just want to push this. I mean, if they do something like that, I still have this backwards pawn, but I just want to get rid of the pawn on the open file so that my weakness would be instead on this closed file. Yeah. They can try something like that, but then I have this, just preparing to really solidify that passed pawn, and it'll be a monster at that point. Okay, are they trying any tricks? Grab the open file. I think I want to, yeah, go for the open file. That looks good. Oh no, of course they're threatening that. Okay, we almost just blundered. How about we go here, escaping that pin, that potential pin. And then we're also protecting this square in case we want to do something like that in the future. This looks good. I'm taking too much time now. Now I need to hurry up. No, I don't want to draw. Threaten this pawn. And then also threatening this, which would offer trade. Of course, I wouldn't want to take them. Yeah, now I've got massive control. If they take, I think this is winning. I need to hurry up, though. I want to try and keep my timer above 1 minute without blundering, so that I have time later. I'm threatening to get control of this rank. Oh, no. Huh. They blundered. Checkmate. Okay, they didn't blunder. They didn't blunder. Okay. I could force a trade of queens, though. That's like all I was looking for. I don't want to allow this. Now I can get in here. Okay, maybe that was a mistake. Okay, no. this and then this. Yeah, they can't defend both threats at once. This wins. Yeah. Yeah, it's over for him. And luckily, I still have enough time to just play it safe. I don't even need to promote anything. I can just... I mean, promoting is definitely the fastest way to checkmate here. Well, not definitely. I'm assuming. I'm making assumptions. It's never going to be stalemate because they can always escape somehow. Not stalemate, but checkmate. Okay. Yes! A win against Orange Champion. Nice, that's nice. That's a tough opponent, and we won against them, and that is good. Oh no! Melania K blunders to MMM. Yeah. That skewer. Skewering the queen to the king. No, they can block maybe? Yeah, bishop to what is that? E3. That should work. Bishop E3. I think that's the only move that saves them at that point. Yeah, no, but then black is just winning here. After bishop E3, black has D5, D4. Of course the bishop is pinned. Oh, yeah, they just... White is not having any of it. They just want to avoid the complications, and they give up the exchange. They're probably going to lose. They are also down a pawn and a minor piece. Down a pawn, a minor piece, and the exchange. This is very, very lost. Alright, waiting for our next game. We don't want it to take too long, because if it takes too long, then we can't, you know, play anything. You Very Good is not playing with us. Oh yes. They had to sign in to chat. Ich muss mich anmelden, um in den Chat zu schreiben. Oh, okay, here we go. Jan 2012. Ooh, why did pair me with Jan? Surely there was a better opponent. I mean, no, that's mean. I'm not trying to be mean to Jan. Not better like skill-wise, but better, you know, matched up numbers. We just want the numbers to look nice, you know. 18 and 2 aren't really great numbers. There's theory here. I'm studying it. I'm not done studying it. I kind of stopped studying it, to be honest. I really should get cracking on the theory. Now, because White's knight is misplaced here because it can never come here to defend. So if White castles kingside, for instance, then these pins are going to be an idea. However, White's bishop, of course, is inside the pawn chain, which usually means it can't be very active, but in this case it does mean that its only real good developing place is defending that knight. I'm thinking going here, maybe? Trade these. This trade doesn't give me anything, though. I don't have anywhere great for my bishop right now. I would want to maybe put it here on a6 to look at that pawn. Or maybe I want to try and push queen sides, put it b7. I don't know. Well, I know it's not going to go anywhere over here, so I'm quite happy to play e6. Now think of a d5 push maybe. Takes doesn't work. So I push. What if they push back? Then so if we're in this position, yeah, then I'd be very underdeveloped if I had to move. So maybe that's not the best. I mean, I'd have more space, but I'd be very, very cramped in that space, which defeats the whole purpose of space, really. So I'm just going to play a developing move. I don't want to fianchetto my bishop, because I don't know why I don't. I just don't feel like it. Oh yeah, maybe it's because I moved this pawn. And then, you know, the knight is liable to be pinned. But here it's the bishop's nicely protecting the knight, and the knight can even move because there is no pin. It's only attacking the bishop, which is protected by the queen. Looking at the game, I mean, if we look at imbalances, I have more queenside space and white has more kingside space. Typically, more space on a certain wing means you want to, attack on that wing. So I think I'm going to try a queenside storm. a6 supporting b5 in the future. Looking at more imbalances, white has more pieces on the king side. This means if I can catch them napping, my queenside storm could prove quite scary for them. Okay, looking for tactics. I take, they take. I take, they take. I take discovered attack? No, because they can take here. But then what about this move? No, that doesn't work. What if I just leave it? I'm pretty okay with that. I'm pretty okay with just leaving the threat. I mean, does it threaten this? I should have checked that out first. That was a mistake on my half. I mean, my bishop wouldn't be too great down there. But yeah, they took. Now this bishop is doing a little bit more. It's defending this pawn. Might come into the game later. Okay, this bishop is undefended, which means this knight is once again pinned. Now they can't make use of the pin because I can go here. After which, if they take, I can take here first. And then they take, and then I take them. Okay, so they move their bishop out of the way. I can make their light squared bishop worse. Make a home for my bishop here, eyeing this f2 square. It's not too useful of a place for the bishop. I mean, my light squared bishop wouldn't be doing much. Maybe I want to do something like this. Takes, takes. Where's the knight going to go? It's going to go backwards. That's where it's going to go. Or it could go here. This is a useful square for the knight. It kind of attacks the pawn. I can try and defend. That looks better, maybe. Bring my bishop into the game. I like that. Okay, they go there. Now, I didn't see that was a move. I missed that. I can go here. If they do that, they have a backwards pawn. It's hard to attack, but it's there. I'm creating holes in my position that the knight can try and jump into. They don't have any outposts, though. Looking at ways to develop my light squared bishop. I should be hurrying this along. I want to attack their knight. Look at moves like this. But where's my knight gonna go? I'll think of that during their time. Of course, I can't go here because this. Okay, take, and then they. Maybe. All right. I like that. This knight seems nice here. This pawn prevents pushes like that, and then that'd give them a weakness after they take back. Let's say c4, b takes c3 en passant, and then b takes c3. Oh, that's a blunder. Okay, there we go. Our opponent finally cracked and made a blunder. That's what I was waiting for that whole time, really. I just wanted them to blunder so I could stop fretting. Oh, okay. Alright, we're in a better position here for certain. We're threatening to take here and to take here. I don't see how they can defend both at the same time, so they're going to lose another piece as well. This is... Oh, okay, that's no longer an idea. I'm going to move this rook out of the way, but then nothing's defending this pawn. Okay. Maybe I want to move this rook here. It relinquishes control of this file. Okay, now this pawn doesn't need to be defended so much. I think I want to move this rook out of the way. This would also defend this knight, and I have discovered attacks like this, which hits both the bishop and the pawn. Okay, alright. Okay, they win back their material. That's not so great. That's not so great. Okay, no, I can take here. Okay, they take there. Okay, that's smart. That is smart. I can take here, and then their knight could be attacked, maybe. I'm still up one piece. They have any attacks? No, I'm good to take here. Thinking of this in the future. This is always a threat, really. Yeah, because this, after he moves, then I can bring my rook here and they lose this knight. Because if they move out of the way, I can take here and it'll be checkmate after they take back and I take. So this is definitely a threat. Okay. I simply... Oh, it's check. I can just take with the bishop, right? Bishop takes, they take, I take, they take, I take. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Now we're just up a knight. We're running out of time, though. Go here. This forces simplifications. Then after they take, I go here, pick up the rook, pick up the pawn. Yeah, this is totally winning. Oh, that pawn was on the 6th rank. I can't move twice with it, obviously. Alright, Jan really put up a fight. No, I will not draw. I feel like sometimes it's better just to ignore that button, because I might accidentally press the tick. Wouldn't that suck? Yeah, they're out of the pawn square. It's going to promote. Alright, 8 points. Yes. Pikachu has played so many games. How is it even possible to play that many? They've played twice as many games as I have. For every one game I played, they played and fully completed 2. That's insane. That is insane. Alright. New game, Nela S. Wow, we do not have a good track record against Nela S. Let's start with d4. I feel like I do this against Nela S a lot. I don't... can anyone remember? Write in the comments section if you can remember me doing this against Nela S. I think they play c6 here. Oh no, they take. Okay. Must be a different person I'm thinking of. Maybe they're switching it up a bit too. I usually play e4. I wanna start getting a c4 repertoire. If you've seen my recent classical game analysis, where we look at the static advantages and dynamic advantages of a position, that was the 3rd analysis. Ooh, this is a mistake here. This can be punished. If you've seen that video, then you know that I do want to look at that more deeply. Yeah, I think this works now. This definitely works. Because if they push, I can just go here or go back or whatever. I can go wherever. I probably go here, hitting this pawn, and then if they push again, so we're looking at, we're looking at b4, knight to a2, b3, and then I just put my knight here or maybe back here. And now they lose material, surely. Surely, because my rook defends this square, so there's no double attack. My bishop's gonna take here and defend the knight. Okay. Attacking the king. I don't... Bishop here or knight here? Knight, moving the knight back into safety seems good. Yeah, that's appealing. I might have been completely fine back here with bishop to d2 instead, but I just want to move the knight back, get some safety. I like trading a lot. It gets rid of my pawn weakness. They still have this weakness. Well, I'm going to take that, so it's not really a weakness. They just have that pawn that they're going to lose. And here I think I have this. Do I not? Oh no, knight here. Knight here takes. I'm threatening some kind of idea like this. If I go here, then knight here, do they have any attacks? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Of course, I can't take here because the queen's guarding it. But after knight here, then I can take. But yeah, that's why I didn't just straight up take it. Yeah, knight there, and now does this have discovered attacks? Maybe knight here, take. Oh no, because the knight is pinned, of course. Okay, what about takes bishop here? Bishop here. If they ever take anything undefended, of course this pawn is undefended. The knight is pinned. They can't defend. Okay, no, they have no way to defend this pawn next turn. So I'm okay to take a little timeout right now and just defend this pawn. And then next turn I'm going to take here. They have no way to defend this pawn here. As far as I can see, maybe they have some kind of counterattack. Yeah, now I have this pin going against their knight. They can't defend this piece as far as I can see. Maybe that counts as defending it. I mean, take here, take there. Oof, here. Yeah, that kind of defends. Oh no, of course I can just take with my queen, can't I? Yeah, and then the knight's pinned again. That looks good. That looks very good. Pinning the knight again. I'm gonna maybe put my bishop on e3. That might not be a great spot, but I don't see any better ones. e3, there'd be some kind of ideas about pushing d5, getting the bishop going along this g1 to a7 diagonal. Of course, I wanna get my bishop involved. Bishop e3 is typically good here. It leaves room for my knight on to protect this pawn if I ever need to. My rook, sorry. Okay, they move their knight up, defending this knight, defending the attacked piece. Also preventing this idea, because if the knight weren't there after take, this knight would be stuck and they'd lose it. But now they can take back another time with their... Oh, can they? d5, e takes d5, e takes d5, knight takes, I have queen takes. But what if knight takes, queen takes? I mean, this is pinned. Then they castle. Then I'm really exposed right here. Then I'd want to do something like this. They could try and start an attack. I think I'm just going to go for it, guys. I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm underdeveloped, but maybe this is one of those positions where being greedy is bad. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hey, Orange Champion, didn't we just win against them? Yeah, we did. I remember that. That was fun. That was a fun game. I really liked that one. Yeah, this seems solid. I mean, okay. It's not amazing. I mean, they could try and sacrifice castles. I take. They take. They're pinned here, so maybe they take with the knight just to get their knight more involved. Okay, no, they took their. Yeah, now castles has threats of bringing the rook over and playing along that e-file against my exposed king. I play this in defense, getting ready to castle myself. They're going to lose this piece. Or they're going to lose one of their pieces. I think best here is knight takes, and then, yeah, queen takes might not have been good, and then castles here, and they can claim development as compensation. And then my king can't castle because this bishop is stuck. Oh, okay. But now I can make it so they can't castle. That seems good for me. And their knight is still pinned. They have no way to attack my queen here either. Their knight is pinned. They can't castle because I'm eyeing this f8 square. They could try castling queenside. That seems way too risky. Nah, they wouldn't do that. Okay. Are they threatening anything? These squares are all covered. So is this one. They could be threatening this. They could be threatening rook here. They might be trying to trap my queen here. Maybe I take here. Then if they run away... Oh, that's not checkmate, unfortunately. But then I can do this. Then I have an attack brewing. Yeah, then I have checkmate ideas. I like that. I like taking with the rook here. Because if they play this, I can take their queen, they take my queen, and it's an even trade a queen for a queen, except I have plus a pawn, and I think I'm fine there after some kind of developing move. I mean, I might just want to give up this pawn, because I'm just up the knight, right? I'm up the minor piece, we could just make this all kingside. This seems to be one of the rare positions when it's all a kingside fight. Okay, they move the queen back, that's good. They don't want to trade queens here when they're down so much material. But now I think I have this. Pinning the knight, threatening checkmate. I like the looks of that a lot. What happens after this? Let's analyze this properly. Maybe this? Then we trade, but then I can take. Yeah, this is good. This also prepares castling. Threatening mate, they have to respond. So something like this won't fly because I just checkmate here with the queen. Yeah, see there, I think this is mate. Yeah, because their knight is now pinned to the king. It can't take. All right. Whew. That was an intense game. Unfortunately, they played incorrectly against the queen's gambit. Typically there, you don't want to try and hold on to that pawn. You just have to say goodbye to that pawn and let it go. Uh, you won't be able to hold it. It's very easily punished by the opponent. As we just saw there, that's a demonstration of how easy it is to punish it. Of course, in those positions, the a-pawn can never join the fight because the a-pawn is always pinned after white takes something with their a-pawn, the rook pinning it against the other rook. I don't have a board to demonstrate right now, but you kind of get the idea with my mouse hovering over things. Oh, I'm sorry, my mouse doesn't show on this, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. But yeah, my explanation should have been good. Orange champion again. I think we're going to go for a d4 opening. Orange Champion is really, really up there. We want to try and refute that. Oh, it's Orange Champion. They're the one that plays c6. Yeah, I know that isn't typically played, which means there must be something a little bit iffy about, but I don't know what. Maybe best here was take back. I don't seem to have any advantage there. Bishop here, knight here. Could try to jump there, maybe. Oh, sorry. e3. Maybe knight here first. Okay. So they have lots of weaknesses on dark squares. I can do this and cement those weaknesses, maybe. Your bishop would have to go to here. I could infiltrate with my knight onto this square. That looks good. I can give this pawn support too. Yeah, that looks very, very quite good. Now I can give this pawn support by playing b4. If they ever take, then I'll just take back, and that's fine. And they're in the same position. Okay, bring their knight there. It's eyeing all the squares that I control. It's not doing anything there. I mean, it's defending this knight. So they could be thinking maybe moving their knight in and then this knight over to defend. Of course, if they ever move here... This is a backwards pawn here. I can attack that too. Bring my knight here somehow. It won't be easy. I can bring it here from this square, so we're looking at this lengthy knight maneuver. Oh, this lengthy knight maneuver. Bring the knight up here. Okay. They pinned the knight. I like the looks of this. But when the knight's here, how hard is it to get to here? I have to go down to here, then to here, then to then to here, then to here. Oh, sorry. Then to B3, then to here. If we trade, which is a lot of knight moves, but I feel fine trading queens. I mean, they can always get into this square. That might be the problem. That might be a problem. I'm gonna go for it. Or maybe, I mean, I either trade, but if I try and defend the knight, they have this coming, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try and trade queens. No, then they can just take, of course. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Okay, no, that doesn't work. Knight here, that doesn't defend, obviously. Rook here, and then I can defend again by queen over here. Maybe queen here first. This looks good. This looks good, yeah. And then rook here if they bring this knight in. That seems to hold on to things. Yeah, okay. This looks fine. Okay. They're playing very fast. Is there any way I can attack them now? I think just playing here, then castling. Or maybe playing here. Oh no, because then I have to take with my king. Maybe up here. This is difficult. Their bishop is liable to be trapped somehow. No, it isn't. It has this escape square. Okay. Maybe here. Oh, don't want to move it. Maybe here. They run away. Then I can play this move, dislodging their knight. That looks grand. Let's try that. Take. 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 No, because they can take here. Oh, here. And then knight there. Okay. I think I'll just take. Now this. They can always bring. They can always. Okay. Here. With check. If there's a trade, they move their knight away. Okay. Maybe this. Oh, sorry. Maybe this. Take. 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 They're threatening this. That's backwards. This is so difficult. Wow. Maybe take here. If they take here, I can attack their pieces then. I'm gonna go for it. I just gotta go for it. How are they playing so quickly, bro? This is insane. Oh, Orange Champion making a comeback. Now they take here. Prepping this. Tactic? No, they take with their knight, of course. They take with their knight, and then there's no tactic. Oh, they take there. Okay, I don't think that was the best move at all. I'm threatening this. I can. This is. This is not horrible. Check. King isn't castled. Queen's off the board, but king still isn't castled. I can do this if they try and run away. Yeah, this threatens this. Also threatens this pawn. Wow. This is complicated. Oh, no. Okay, this is not complicated anymore. Oh, this is lost. How do they see this stuff, bro? This is insane. Yeah, this is lost. Where's champion? Damn. They must have underestimated the first time. That's the only way I can see I would have won all those games. How is Pikachu? Pikachu must be playing really, really dodgy chess for them to be this many games in. I obviously shouldn't have gone for it. I was so low on time. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. I was so low on time. I should not have sacrificed there. Maybe I need to learn how to refute that that opening. Obviously, that's some opening preparation. I need to know if I want to play against Orange Champion. We'll do a video on that. New playlist. Chess openings. I think we've played against Joseph before. Good old Queen's Gambit accepted. Were they the one that fell for this last time? Oh no, that was Nayla S, I believe. Ooh, okay, that's unique. I think here's pushing. Push. Okay, wait. Push here. Take. Yeah, they can't refute that with a pawn because then I'm just up. Pushing looks good. Because then they'd have this funky pawn structure. Even though I'd have to move my king, I could just sort of. I could even move him back onto. So if okay, they already did that. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. All right, I get to take them. They didn't take my queen first. I'm happy with that. Eyeing this pawn. I still get to castle. I can bring this up, attacking this. They miss the attack. Alright, king there. Do I trade my bishop? No, I want to keep the bishop pair. I'll stay here, keeping an eye on this square. Also, this diagonal could be useful for their bishop, so I like to deny them that. Going here, if they push, then I have this. Okay, bring their knight up. Do I want to push and attack it? It would have to retreat back. That looks good. They just have to run away. They could be the type of person to miss that. Okay, no, they aren't. Does that count as bullying? That feels mean. I'm sorry. No, obviously they can take. Good thing we waited a bit first and just looked at all their moves. This is potential threat. Take. Okay, they get themselves on this square here. I don't want to take because I mean this knight isn't too great there. I just play this, make them run away again. I'm not worried about attacks on this this pawn structure, this fiend shadowed pawn structure, because yeah, no, that just splendors the knight. The knight is trapped now. But I'm not worried about attacks against this Fiend Shadowed pawn structure because they don't have a queen. So yeah, it shouldn't be too scary. I'll take there. I'll take here as well. I don't even have to rush to take this knight. I can just play it chill. Threatening some kind of something or other. Okay, yeah, they defend something. I don't know exactly what they're defending or what I was threatening, but they're defending something. I'm looking at this, maybe, just to push them back. Yeah, they can't come to any good squares, this, and then they don't have any attack. They could try going here, but then after I take, this is just, yeah, nothing's happening here. Maybe better would be this in-between move. Okay, they resign. Maybe that's how these people are playing so many games. Their opponents are always resigning. Maybe they're resigning if we look at Pikachu. Okay, one more game. We can get to 16 points, secure third place. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with third. Orange Champion did beat us fair and square there. We really played some dodgy moves. Oh no, here doesn't Orange Champion have this check? If he moves back. Is this not winning? Oh no, they can take with the rook, obviously. Okay, let's go back to the story, obviously. Look, see, this is why, yeah, this is probably why I'm not doing so great against Orange Champion, because I'm taking too long to make simple tactics, so I should be working on speed improvement in books such as the Woodpecker Method. That one is very good. I might buy that book. Yeah. It really helps to improve your chess speed, because basically what it is, if you don't know already, is it's a couple of, well, not a couple, it's a bunch of puzzles, like hundreds of puzzles, and then you do them over and over and over and over until eventually you can do all of these puzzles. They're different levels, right? They're easy, medium, hard, or sorry, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, I believe they're called, something fancy like that. So you do these puzzles over and over and over until you can just do them like lickety-split really fast. Benjamin's really, I have to win this game. I must win this game. If I lose, or I could draw. I mean, drawing works as well. Whoa. Bolstering D. Oh, that feels like it. That weakens this diagonal. It weakens this square. No, more importantly, it weakens this square. It vacates this square. Both these squares were weakened by that move. Oh, they're fiend shadowing their bishop? That's a unique move. Seems like they're going for a kingside attack, but typically in the King's Indian defense, black has more kingside space, and white has more queenside space. I mean, d5. Then this. No, I don't want to play d5. Maybe just castling. And then this is so confusing. Maybe I should be trying to refute their queenside space gains now by b5 maybe, a6. Because what's white trying to accomplish by control of this diagonal? That's what we have to ask ourselves. Are trying to lessen the impact of this bishop, but this bishop usually just tries to attack the king. Tries to just refute this pawn here. So maybe it's trying to defend. I don't. That's confused me. Is there anything I can do then now that their bishop's here? If I move my knight, this pawn is pinned, so that could be useful. I think I'm gonna do this. Just typical moves. Preparing for some kind of knight d5 and then c5 push. Of course, I could move here and then I could play my knight back to the h file. And then push like so. Maybe I could play this knight here, but then they have this move. Then I could move here, Then I can always move back here, which is good. It puts my knight on a square that's unique, so that my other knight and it can work nicely together. I think this is good. Then again, I'm thinking after this, what if this is played? Knight back here. I can go for a queenside attack. This take. This pawn is pinned. There's an attack maybe. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't want to waste too much time. This isn't any crazy sacrifice like that game with Orange Champion where I decided to quote unquote go for it. So this should be fun. Okay. C4. This maybe? Attack the light squares. That really worms into the position. After I play this and the bishop moves, let's say they even move back to here, I take, they take, or they might take with something else. I think that's okay, because I can always move my knight back to here. Yeah, they move back to there. Now we're going to take here. Okay. Interesting. This pawn is still pinned. I can get some kind of attack against it. Like this, yeah. This looks good. I like this move a lot. Get an attack going against that pawn. Something like this. Maybe fianchetto my light square bishop, because now that this C pawn is gone. Okay, maybe even play this here. No, because they can just take. I want to break open the position, actually. Their king is uncastled. I'm less developed, but wait, take. Maybe rook here. Don't like it too much. I'm just gonna develop normally. Looking for another way to attack here. I could play my rook here, knight to here, and then knight to here. Attacking this. I like that. I'm not going to worry about the light squared bishop for now, because it's just a couple moves away from being freed along the c8 to h3 diagonal. Okay, that puts them out of troubles here. This pawn is no longer pinned, so I don't have any more attacking ideas against it. This could be a potential pawn lift I could play. Where this knight came from there, yeah. Maybe this? Oh. Oh. I'm looking at this again. Oh yeah, this is just straight up double attack, isn't it? Okay, there we go. We solved it. We solved it. It's like a tactical puzzle. Once again, I'm playing much too slowly. Straight up double attack. Maybe after this, the knight is trapped. Here, bishop here. No, because I can take it. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Rook here, I just run away. Bishop here. I can go here. Now I'm thinking of breaks like this. Or I could push my queen side. Because I have a pawn advantage king side. Which typically means you want to push there. But I don't really want... I don't feel like it. It's too scary. I just want to play more simply. this, looking for this. Take. They have 2 weaknesses here then. I like that. I don't see any way for them to trap my knight. I gotta check for that every single move. Is there a way they can trap my knight? After this, take. They can try to go here, pinning the knight, but then I should be able to simply play my bishop up, escaping the pin. If they take, of course, I can take back with the rook. Okay, they move their rook there. Just gonna run away. I like my knight here a lot. It's on an outpost here. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Oh, I'm running out of time. Gosh darn it. Okay. Just move back here. I probably have so many better moves. I'm just missing them. Take. Get ready to take back. Praying to put my bishop here. Maybe that's not the best idea, but there's nothing I can really do along this diagonal anymore, so bishop here seems good. Then I'm planning to bring my pawn up and attack this one. Bishop here, pawn here in any order. I like the look of pawn here now. Bishop here first, defending this square. Because if I do pawn here, knight here, it's a double attack, and then knight gets bishop. But now that my bishop is covering this square, that's fine. Do I trade? This is a backwards pawn. Yes, I trade. You want to trade as many light pieces as possible when attacking backwards pawns. Better was this, probably. Now they can get rid of this weakness. Okay, no, these trades are great for me. These trades are great. This pawn is going to fall. This person obviously hasn't read How to Reassess Your Chess. That's the book I'm working on right now about imbalances, how to take advantage of them, yada, 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 yada. See, right now this is stressful because of the time. Yeah, I'm going to attack this. Knight here, that looks winning. Yeah. No, I can go here. So I can take the knight if they take my f7 pawn. They can take my f7 pawn with their knight, but then I have this. Could be winning material as far as I can see in the future. Take, okay. This is taking too long. I gotta hurry up. It is crucial that I play faster. This pawn is very, very necessary. Yeah, that's a good move by them. I'll just play this, kicking the knight away, so that this pawn is no longer necessary to defend the square, and then I can play this. That seems to do well. This is backwards pawn. Yeah, they could attack that pretty nicely. Why are they taking so long? Just to annoy me. Down on time. Do I have no threats? Okay, take there. Okay. King. Oof. God damn it. Oh, the time, dude. I gotta watch my clock more. The time killed it for me. I can draw this maybe. I think I can draw this. Because of this passed pawn. Okay, maybe I can't draw this. Of course. Dumb. Very dumb. Not as dumb as that was. Nice. Okay, we're back in the game. A blunder for a blunder. Oh, of course that's not a legal move. No, I don't want to draw. See that? I might have accidentally clicked yes there. Wouldn't have that sucked? Wouldn't that have sucked? Okay. This should be winning. Easy peasy win. Yeah. Easy win. Alright guys, third place, that was great. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.